Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild,
And welcome to Harley Designs live stream takeover.
episode 58.
58.
Wow.
That's a run.
Lordy, look who's. Oh.
You're late on that one too.
That works.
What a day.
Indeed.
I was late getting here. Matt called me and my lights were still off even, but we are successful.
We did it. Somehow we managed to pull it off again. Oh yeah, there's no audio on my thing again.
You have no audio? No, well, you have audio fine on mine. So that is I can fill all of the airtime. Well, they can hear you on my side, I guess, which that's all right.
That's so stupid. Why can't my mic is on, for crying out loud?
Yeah, it's working fine over here. So
it wasn't on.
What?
Oh man, what an idiot. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. It must be so confusing for everybody when I'm like,
you know what, you're always looking to improve your shows.
I'm just going to do them without me being here. They'll probably be better.
Right. So yeah.
You watched an incident.
I was nearly involved in an accident on my drive home. There was a very large truck rear-ended another large truck, and the one truck almost made it to my smaller truck. But I stayed, gave my statement. I called the police. I got out of the Jeep to make sure that the guy was fine.
Officer, if you need me to stay, I am a certified former traffic design guy.
I used a lot of words like southbound, and
he was traveling in a southward direction.
He was clearly between the solid white edge line and the intermittent center line. And
he passed over the Earth's sun. Now.
So anyway, yeah, no, that was it was good.
The interpret just said he still calls his Gladiator a truck. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, but passed on my information to the driver and said, if you need
me, hey, I'm your man.
I got you. I can do you need things diagrammed? I can
sketch them up. If you're familiar with Harley Designs, I am a bit of an internet celebrity, so
we're gonna animate it for him.
Yeah.
So no, good stuff. But we got through that at least. Also, for somebody might have seen the post that Jim made on Instagram today, but we are going to be hiring.
Please say marketing guy.
We're going to try and find someone who's not in-house, who's looking to specifically do videos in his basement. But actually, a machinist. We were actually looking for an actual programmer machinist, not a button pusher, but an actual machinist. So.
Oh well. You know what? I'll let you guys call me.
Okay.
I don't want it to get weird.
Yeah.
But when you're ready, you call me.
You call me, I won't call you. Thank you.
Robbie Bobster, thanks for the 5 Australian dollar reduce. Good morning, guys. Next monthly mayhem. Land, water, and air dancing rider.
In. Done.
Sold.
Absolutely.
It's great because it's cheap.
It is. We're gonna need several. Shoot.
Glug, 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 glug. Shoot. Off-road crunch.
So yeah, if you are a programmer for CNC machines, then, and you're in the Sacramento area or interested in being in the Sacramento area, which
That's tall order there.
Like,
I know where your shop is.
if you think you might be, don't visit first. Like, don't visit first. Just agree to it.
Don't look at it on Google Maps either, because I made that mistake, and I was like,
Yeah, like, what address? Like,
this is not like every other industrial park RC company building that I've ever seen.
yeah.
Do I have to meet you there? Is it possible that we could meet in a Walmart parking lot? And you're like, don't go to that Walmart. And I was like,
yeah. Matt shipped the steam truck to me for Axial Fest. And he's just like, oh, I have to go get some butane. I just got to go to Walmart. Like, whoa. Okay, don't go to the nearest Walmart. I'm going to tell you the Walmart to go to. It is 25 minutes from here. You're going to pass 7 other ones on your way. But
don't go to any of those.
But this is, oh yeah, don't stop. Look both ways at red lights, but just keep going. Like,
it's not that bad. Your
it's not.
Part of town is interesting, but not that bad. Yes, it is me that's 3D printing right now. Somebody asked me, I think it was possibly Big Red Bitch. Yes, I am printing some stuff, but I'll get to that later.
Is it for the RCPC?
No, that's done.
I know.
You're project is.
You're ahead of me. I'm catching up though, quickly, as fast as possible.
And you know what? To be fair, our builds are entirely different. Yours has to look good all the time. Mine never has to look good. I just smushed it all in. All this stuff is just, it's in there, but it doesn't have to look good. Yours, because you decided to make yours that way, has to look good all the time. Mine can just look like trash in there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's a PC in there.
No one will ever see it. There's a PC in there. Plug it in. You can start PCing. Quack RC, thanks for the $2. Hey man, hope all is well. The Willy looks great. I don't like to talk too much about my Willy on the internet, but
I'm brazen scale. When Brett came out here for one of the events here recently, he says, TGH took me through dang Tent City on the way to the airport in Sac. Yep.
Oh, you have a Tent City in Sacramento as well.
There's you can drive through
Night Customs. When James picked me up at LAX one time for Proline by the Fire, actually.
Oh, nice.
There were many areas that were unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a really sad situation for sure.
We have them around us.
Yeah, I mean the temperature, the climate, I think, is what affords a lot of that, right? Like that doesn't happen very often here. There are some tent encampments that have happened since that whole thing a year ago, but we're working very hard to make sure that those people are safe and looked after. So
yeah, that's whole thing here for sure.
Oh yes,
hey, Quack RC, sorry I missed the past few. I got a Capra. Like, is that what you named her? That's a weird name.
That's a weird name for a baby.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, I am printing some stuff. It's almost done. 37 minutes remaining, so it will get quiet here.
Is it
40 minutes?
Is it for your sand scorcher?
No, that print is done. I printed that already.
I didn't know if there was more or not. I saw your What's on the Bench this week.
Yes.
Or was that last week?
That was this week. Thanks for watching.
Whenever it was, yes. But you showed all the 3D printed stuff for that sand scorcher. Impressive.
Yeah, Ampro sent a lot of really great stuff from Shapeways, which, you know, that stuff always looks amazing. And the tolerances and the amount of like thinness that you can build into some of that stuff, and then the clear ultra high quality stuff, it's mental.
It was a little hard to tell, but you could still understand that when you showed the clear one and you showed the little dangling keychain, like it was obviously printed, you know, as pieces, and then when the support fell away, it actually acts like a dangling keychain that's printed permanently. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah. I know, it's so crazy. I wish I had one of those printers, but then I also don't want one because of the expense.
Yeah, you're looking at a $200,000 printer. It's
Yeah,
it's
it's up there. This Prusa though, for what you pay for that, pretty darn good.
So
A lot better than the printer you have right now.
Back up and running. Printed again last night. I
yeah,
sent
but every
Matt,
time you leave it alone, it just decides that
and
it's
it's
just
so
going to
weird because I just reprinted the same part, same program, worked fine. So I took a photo of it this time, which I will attempt to show on the stream. So for the people on mine, I know they can't see it on yours, but how about that? Can they see that?
Yeah, perfect. Look at that glob.
Yeah, so there was a massive failure, and I think what I need to do is do a PTFE liner further down. But regardless, I know I need to just pick up the Prusa.
Just order it now, and then 4 weeks from now, when you decide you finally want it, it'll just arrive.
I know.
Just do it.
Just do it. Do it.
Do it.
So many
Bacardi
things.
and cola. Do it.
I was talking with the mod group the other day, and I'm just like, for some reason, I feel like I could an RC car that I know is I could do it, and it wouldn't be the same as it.
Oh, right, for the money. Yeah. You could get a very nice Mojave and lots of batteries.
And I
would.
Price of yeah. So, but I am going to sell that VS410 with the Ford cab and cage on it. So I think that I could convince myself that.
What color is that one again? Is that a color that you would normally use for a vehicle?
It's for sale Ford color. I don't know what I would call that color exactly. It's hard to tell in the sliding.
It's like a robin's egg blue kind of color. What you call it?
I'd say it's more like a greenish hue of a.
It's cobalt.
Cobalt, yes.
Actually, it is cobalt. No, what I'm printing are some Night Customs. It's a Night Customs combo of a Pelican case and a couple of other Pelican cases.
Oh.
It's like all in one. It's meant for FDMs. He does a few you can get the same thing for resin printers as well. But this one has like the infill for the inside of the things, because I'm adding more stuff to the Gladiator. I put one of his front runner cages on the top there because all that red up there, I didn't like it, but I also didn't want to paint it because I didn't want to take it apart. So I put one of those up there, and I'm going to add a bunch of junk to it to really ruin the center of gravity.
Yeah, exactly. That'll fix it.
That'll make it worse.
This comment here: that blob happens when you use different filaments and you've never changed or cleaned your PFT. That printer has never seen anything but Hatchbox PLA, and I don't even know if the last time I printed anything other than black. So that's not it.
This doesn't have a PTFE tube per se.
No, yours is a direct drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Just yum.
I want it just so that it prints some of the flexible filaments better, even more better.
It does great with TPU. I was really surprised at how easy the setup was on that. And when you order yours, get both
build plates.
Magnetic. Yeah, get both.
The smooth and the textured.
I screwed up and only bought textured originally, and I was like, why is this PLA not sticking very well? And then everyone's like, well, you can use the glue or the hairspray. And I was like, I'm just going to get the smooth. It's way easier.
Yep. So
way easier.
I agree. We'll see if I have bit the bullet by next week.
Okay.
But my focus for this week, the rest of this week, we're going to do our CPC updates Friday.
Yeah, we're going to get an RCPC update on Friday. Yeah.
There you go.
Friday.
So, that's going to be Friday. So I'm going to work through what I want to get done tonight, and then I will film tomorrow. So
I will also film tomorrow. because I have a
I'm
light day tomorrow. But
filling it
I'm
up
excited. I'm excited because I've got a few things. I think I'll do some work on it and then I'll film, because I need to be able to still get in there so people can see all the work I did before I seal it up for the final time.
Yep.
So maybe I'll seal it up at the end. I'll film a bunch and then I'll
Yes.
seal it up and be done.
Yep. That makes sense.
But then we'll still have there'll still be another episode
There will be.
after this episode where
Yes,
we
mine will not be done.
No. Yours won't be. Mine is.
Yours
But we'll
is?
do. Yeah, I'm done.
Like that's
I got,
how
like,
you're gonna
actually got-
like that is done? Like
Oh wow. It looks so rusty and gross. Well, the paint, somebody tagged it. So
Where'd you-
unclean.
where'd you put all the lights? Like
It's not. No, mine's not supposed to.
Can you
look
drive
like
a Honda Civic under it? I don't understand.
I understand. I get that reference. It's too fast, too furious.
So yes, but no, my the 3D printing issue that I had, I fixed it. It took, I don't know, 15 minutes to fix, which, whatever.
Negligible.
Yeah, and then I reprinted the part that it failed on, and it printed perfectly fine.
Great.
And then I took the part off and I went to fit it, and somehow I screwed up the dimensions again. So I was just like, you know what? I didn't really need this piece anyway. And I threw it away and I went a different route.
I find it takes 2 or 3 times, even though I measure a whole bunch the first time around.
I don't know what happened. I almost never screw up. Like, hardly ever.
Okay.
On the design things like this.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. The rest of your life.
Life stuff, non-RC related? Oof.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you.
Litany
Yeah.
of failures.
But for some reason, this was like the 3rd or 4th time I've printed a part for that. I'm not even going to say what it was, because I don't admit issues like this. Anyway,
something simple. Okay.
yeah, it should have been, honestly, but whatever. The trailer is pretty much functional. I've got some things for mail call that I'll go over that I got for it.
You posted it already. It's a computer now, yeah?
Well, yes, it is. It is a computer. I don't necessarily know. I mean, it posted at least. I have to do all of the Windows install and yada yada yada.
You're so behind.
Psh. Be done by the time you're starting to snore tonight.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Right.
Definitely a fun project, though.
It has been. It's challenging in a very different way.
Are you going to use yours?
I honestly don't know. I do not know. I've strongly considered mounting it above my desk at the office and using it.
And having your workmates make fun of you.
Yeah, is it though?
No.
Like the people I work with, like.
Yeah, the bar is low.
Yeah. So, it's not like it would be the RC in my office. It would be one of.
No, it's one of many.
200 RCs in my office, like maybe 100.
Probably,
maybe 100.
Tony CCXRC, who is our guest tonight. Don't know if anybody mentioned that.
We have not yet. Yes, we are going to bring Tony on because I came up with a game.
Yes.
That I have only loosely defined the rules to myself, even just to try and give myself the least advantage possible.
Excellent. That's good. I like loose rules.
Yeah.
He says, your color combinations say working knowledge of color theory. Be proud. Thank you, Tony. I also am capable of using an airbrush, spray can, paintbrush, and a 2-inch chip brush. I've got all the brushes taken care of.
Well, fine. Mine is orange.
Yes, but you're doing some very cool stuff with that RCPC. I have also done some cool stuff. I can't wait to show and share because it's definitely getting fun. You know, the
Yes.
finish line is close, and then just the whole like actually like driving them and then playing with them a little bit. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, because that is the thing. These are going to be drivable.
Yeah, they're fully functioning RC trucks.
Mine will be. It's like it still has mine still technically has a Tamiya plug on it, which I don't consider that functional.
Oh man, Josh, you got to get with the times, dude. This one's all ready to go. I've already got it bound and like ready. I've been driving it around. It's a hoot.
I don't even have the I don't even have a receiver in mine, I'm pretty sure.
Come on, man.
Like but we'll get there. It's
Yeah, all right.
so,
All right. Well, let's digest from that and
yes.
move on to mail call.
Yeah, we should do that.
I don't have a ton for mail call. We should consider also doing a section of this broadcast called "Who's Gonna Buy It."
Oh, I like this game.
Well, that's like it's a two-pronged approach. Who's gonna buy it? We'll talk about things that are coming out and
Ooh, okay.
who's gonna buy it. And then we can also sell things.
Yeah.
I got to make some room. I'm out of room again.
I very much agree. It's a bit of like a weird reverse game of Twister in here, like coming through here. It's like stepping.
I did the same thing today. I cleaned up the floor because there were too many trucks on the floor, which is not a thing I like. And I moved a bunch of trucks around, and then I took some trucks out of here with the intention of selling them. So,
yeah. The comment here. So, how long are you guys working on these RCPCs? 2 months? Like
no,
like 8 months.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
way too long. I think we started these back in the summer.
Something like that. Might have been.
It might have been earlier. No, it wasn't. No,
it was going to get cold. Or it was going to get wintry because you were like worried about being able to drive it.
Yeah. I think we'll be finished just in time so I can drive it outside, although it did snow last night.
Wow. Wow.
Stupid Canada.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ridiculous. Okay, go for your mail call stuff.
I don't have a ton. I ordered a bunch of parts for SCX 24s from A-Main. I got a bunch of that junk came in. But it's in another room and it's not interesting, just tiny little pieces of things. So I got those. What else did I get? Oh, this was a mistake.
I love those.
I got some Proline Power Stroke shocks.
Did you mean to order Pro Specs?
I did. Yes. I did mean to order Pro Specs. Or did I? I don't know. The intention for these was for the drag car.
Okay.
But these are for the Slash, and they're a little tall.
Are they?
When I say a little, like an inch too long. So those are going to be returned.
Oh. Yeah.
That's okay.
Wait, I don't mind. Where'd you buy them from?
Back to California.
I was going to say, you're going to mail those internationally back to return them? Like,
I might sell them locally.
I was going to say, like, you'd be better. You would take less of a loss, likely, just selling them.
Yeah. We're having a deal on Power Stroke shocks today. Yeah. So there was that. I did buy some trenchers.
Not a bad tire. I like them in the right area.
You like them in the right area?
Yeah, not in. I'll tell you, I do not like them in like muddy or like damp soil. Like they just plug up and
don't work. This is more of like a rock, but like a sandy kind of rock tire.
Yeah, and on a lot of the slab terrain around here, they're awesome.
Yeah. Perfect out where I don't have any of that, but that's fine. I bought them sort of with the intention of trying them on like a comp truck.
Sure.
We'll see. I wanted to give them a shot. It's at least $25 to send them back to California. Yes, Dave, you're right.
Yeah.
So you want to buy some shocks?
Hey.
Hey, do you have a slash in any condition? And then because I love you,
Crawlers.
crawlers.
You should always have a set handy.
I do. Well, I do. I put them on the Gladiator.
That's true.
Then I was
But
like,
you needed another set in case of emergency.
I need another set to put on the Ripper.
Approved.
Because I got some new wheels that I ordered today.
Ah, did you pick up some of our new gold beadlock rings?
I did indeed.
Good call.
Not for the Ripper.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't go too bad with your paint scheme, would it?
Yeah?
Would it? I don't know.
Oh, as someone who's studied some color in my day, that would not look good. Okay, one more thing, and this is sort of a mystery today, actually. This is a mystery purchase because I didn't buy these. I got a postcard in the mail today from RC
G-Mate?
Plate Shop.
Oh,
RC,
okay.
RC Plate Shop. Thank you for your purchase. I was like, that's funny. I did order some plates, but a long time ago, and those have already arrived.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So, whose plates are these? And did somebody buy them for me and then send them here unbeknownst to me? So anyway, there's one for Washington State that says plaid ? And then another one that says ORNG suck.
Orang suck?
Or is it
maybe
orange
orange
suck?
sucks?
But why wouldn't you just put SUX?
Yeah.
Orange sucks. So if you're from Ontario and you ordered some license plates,
I'm also interested.
I'm just putting it out there. Oh, those shocks fit the Haas?
Oh, there you go.
I'm keeping those shocks. Where's my Haas at? It's in the other room. That's so funny though. Plaid?
Plaid? What do you want to put on? Where do you want to put on this plate? Plaid? Okay, copy paste.
What orange sucks on there? Well, I can only put 8 letters.
So the first item.
Those are yours, though. Those are yours. We can work something out, and I'll get them back to you.
I got that new Genzace charger, the iMars, or what is it called? Something like that. Honestly, it's a super inexpensive charger for the specs on it. So yeah, I'm gonna try that thing out. I like the size.
Yeah, that's a good looking. It's so not what you would expect an RC themed company's charger to look like.
RC themed. I like the way. Well,
like an RC, RC related company. They'd usually, you jazz it up a little bit. Like
I think they tried to go with the Apple approach.
Yeah. There's a little bit of industrial design there, but it's not like this charger.
Right. That one's got the Christmas tree on it and the.
There's so many LEDs.
Yes. It's a 100-watt charger though.
Nice.
So you got that.
That's pretty good.
I needed some some setup stuff for the CNC. So I decided to pick myself up another couple of everybody's favorite 1, 2, 3 blocks.
Excellent. You can't have enough.
You cannot have enough 1, 2, 3 blocks.
I'm pretty good at 2 right now, but you can never have too many.
So I have 1 or 2 in here, but then I didn't have any out in the garage, and I'm not just going to keep carrying.
Man.
I'm not going to keep carrying 1, 2, 3 blocks through the house.
Listen, there are limits.
Like, oh, forgot my blocks. These are 3 of
Forgot them in the basement.
3 of the same item. So I'll just open up one.
Is that the crab and fibra?
No.
What is that? Oh, is this the clear Lexan for the
this? Thing? Yes, this is neon orange acrylic.
Oh God! Ew! You ruined it. Everything orange again.
So this is getting cut, and that will be the windows in the trailer. All the orange things. But I'm thinking of doing some engraving on some of them, some like fine line engraving, so that because of course,
you take it down to the key man or the engravables place.
No, I will do it on my CNC. Thank you.
You're gonna get like best improved. Get some trophies made up
to my best friend.
I love you, Dad.
And
then what? Oh, something must be wrong.
So here.
Wait a second. That's definitely not what that is. There's no way.
What do you mean there's no way?
There's no way Josh would order himself or pay for or trade or get gifted a leaf sprung truck.
I have bought leaf sprung trucks for this channel in the last year.
I know you have, but it was almost like you were like, I've run out of things to make.
I'm offended.
Don't be. That's exactly who you are. A leaf spring hater. Our RC Patina guy. Right.
RC Patina guy.
The Alpine.
Yes. So, this is the live build.
Yes.
For Friday night.
Look at that.
I'm going to take it out of the bag at least.
Very patinaed.
Barn find Alpine.
That's how most of them are found.
Is it?
No.
I've never seen an Alpine. Actually, I don't think I think it's. Ooh.
That's pretty rusty. But all the glass is intact.
Oh, there's some holes. So, yes.
Cool, man. That's going to be fun.
It is.
So he didn't build the M06. You have to build it.
That wouldn't make for much of a Friday Night Live then, would it?
Right.
Right. There you go.
RC Dave charged up. Thanks for the $1.99. And there's no way he'll finish the giveaway.
There you go.
I should actually, funny you mentioned giveaway, RC Dave charged up. I've been feverishly working on the giveaway truck. Oh, did you get a cap?
No, this looks like a shirt or a very flat hat.
Well, it could be. He started making hats.
I saw that.
The hats today. Yeah, they're very nice looking hats. I've been feverishly working on the giveaway truck. I added a bunch of stuff to it today. It's pretty much the same as it was, but I added some RC four-wheel drive ARB diff covers.
Okay.
They might be a little hard to see because they are black. I also, because, I'm going to include the TRD body.
What did you paint the TRD body? Was that the one you did for the build off? Or did you paint
Yeah.
that after? Okay.
I did it for the build off, and then I did it again. Remember, I had the orange one, Harley Smells?
Yes, that's right.
Harley
That's
Resigns or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. But I went ahead and added all the extra rubber fender flares.
Oh,
if you choose, whomever wins this, if you choose that you do not like or do not want to run the TRD themed body and you want to put something else on there, I've given you the full width fender flares so you can cut those to your desired width. I put the SSD wheels and the mud terrain TAs on there.
The ones you took from the Gladiator.
Yep. And I've got the disc brakes on the inside there. We've got the FOC in there.
Okay.
We'll have a whole light kit as well. I upgraded the servo to one of those 2075Xs from Traxxas. So it's getting that's the better servo.
Okay. I didn't remember that one.
Yeah, that's the better one. Anyway, coming along, but that's going to be a nice one to win, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I like
It'll be almost ready to run. You just need to add a transmitter and receiver.
Yes, that was.
And I'll throw some more upgrades at it too, so it's going to be nice.
When I put the winch,
I'm close.
Yes, which is nice. When I put the winch in the 50K build, and I was just like, so then I had to get a 3-channel radio for it too.
Oh boy!
So I was like, but I think that was less painful than I thought. I didn't realize that I had some options for that. So
actually, yeah, that's true. I've got a bunch of options that I could do.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah, the SLT3.
The
It's got 3 channels.
SLT3.
It's our Spectrum radio.
Oh, I have some of those too, but I guess I didn't think Oh, wait, aren't those 2-position 3rd channels though?
Yes.
Right.
So maybe.
And I needed it.
So it wouldn't work for you.
Right.
But I could include one because I'm not putting a 2075 is the stock servo. Oh, Colby.
That's what I
replace
thought.
That. Yeah. I'm so wrong. Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll put a better servo in it. Undecided which brand.
Use one of the ones that you took out of the 6x6.
It should have some teeth left on it. How many teeth are usually on the inside of a servo thing?
It's a 25 tooth servo on the inside. There used to be a lot more.
Used to be like hundreds.
They're all included in there. They're spread around a little bit.
It's reassemble yourself. You're gonna have to get the CA glue out. Right. I'll put a better servo in there. Thanks for the heads up on that, Colby. Much appreciated. No info yet on how to enter. I'm trying to figure that out so it's fair and so I'm not randomly selecting somebody myself. I'd much rather that be done by either a computer or some sort of service. So I'm going to look into that. Once we get to 50K, I will figure it out, and then we will give it away.
Yes.
Live. Maybe I'll toss a set of these Power Stroke shocks in there, too.
Don't you? Darn it. I've done that too many times. And it's always with something that I actually need, though. Like a tool or something that I'm just like, and I buy a 1/4-inch shank instead of an 1/8-inch shank or whatever it is. It's like,
yeah, I can't tell you how many times I bought HDMI to mini HDMI when I realized I needed micro HDMI.
I have several of those around here because this camera and this camera use micro. That camera uses mini. And I swear to God, you search for micro HDMI, and all the ones that pop up, you finally find the length of the one that you need. You're like, okay, done. Grab this, and then it comes, and you're just like, this is mini, or
Yep.
somehow it's USB-C to.
Yes, I got one of those too. I've done it I did it 3 times in the last 2 months, and it's making me mental. Ian Turbot said something very funny here. I would use the system that Josh used, but we don't know if that works yet.
We do, because I did 2 other ones before it.
You did other giveaways before. Yes. That's true. Adam, yes, that Bronco project, that is a new bright body.
I was surprised to see that. I think maybe you told me about that.
Yeah, but then you forgot about that project.
I believe I did. And mainly because I don't know that I thought you were serious.
Well, because you know what? I waffle on that Bronco. Sometimes I look at it and I go, no. And then other times I go, you know what? That's not so bad.
I think that's exactly. It's just like, because it's the body right now that everybody went to Walmart and bought, and then they're putting it on their SCX10, and it's.
Yeah. But if I do a full interior, that's a little bit different. I haven't seen anybody do all of that yet.
Okay.
Which is why I did it to the Element. I'm going to put the coils back on the back and get that all done. Yes, Rourke, unfortunately, you missed mail call. Did you buy me these license plates? Where did these come from?
What happened? How did this happen?
Whose orange suck is this? Maybe RC Plate Shop was just like, I'm going to send him some plates that I don't understand.
I approve. I think that it's worth it.
Yeah.
I like whose ever joke that it was.
Good play. Oh, shoot. I got some other things.
Oh, okay.
Almost forgot.
Have you ever ordered bulk USB? Have you ever
watched a movie about gladiators?
What'd you get for the drag car?
So you might recognize this. Watch out. This thing is very long. And it could hurt somebody. So you may recognize this drag car from such times as Sunday when I built it. It actually went together not so bad despite the instructions or lack of instructions. Anyway, my friend Josh, not me, Josh. This one, some other Josh, another Josh that I know here in Ontario, Canada. He's got a little company he's got going on called So Fast. Anyway, he's doing some parts to convert the DB10 or DR10 to a couple of to change it up a little bit. So a more vertical shock position, which is good. It's good.
Yes. I went with the carbon fiber one. I believe that it did the same thing.
Yeah, but the carbon fiber ones are out of stock. You can't get them anywhere right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's offering a PTG printed one. Which I'm running here. I printed it myself because I have a printer right over there.
Yeah. You have the ability. You have the technology.
We can rebuild it. Anyway, so that is a nice piece, which keeps the shocks straighter, which is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should, if you're looking for my...
Oh, I know. You're the wrong guy to ask. I
have the same car. We have the same amount of runtime. Yeah.
Also up front here, he
right in harm's way. Put that nice, delicate gyro right on the leading edge of the front bumper.
Yeah,
I love you. I love your positioning.
That's where it's supposed to go.
Totally, it's like a transponder.
That's where you want it. You want it right up at the front.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of flipping it around. So anyway, don't worry about where it is, okay?
Make sure you're rolling at all times, please.
Copy that. The great little holder here for the GNSS system, and clips right in safely and securely. So he makes those 2 pieces so far. There's probably more to come.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, good looking wheels though, huh? I added some scale hardware because
nice.
obviously.
Because why not?
Because yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this. It's gonna be a fun summer.
They are quite fun.
Alacricious. It's like to be fast, I believe, or
Yes.
rapid.
Right.
Rapidimo.
Because you want fast, twitchy steering for drag cars.
Oh, Josh.
I know. I have no idea or not. I have the stock servo in mine.
You don't know anything.
With a stock servo saver.
At the front, it could embed nicely in Josh's rib cage.
Well played.
Nice.
We should bring Tony in because Tony has some fun comments, I believe, as well to add to it.
Let's get him in here.
Are you doing this or am I?
You're doing it.
Let's see. We've done this before, so hopefully he is. Yep, there he is. Let's see how this goes. Jesse's asking, where am I from? I am from Nebraska, but I live in California.
You're from Nebraska?
I am from Nebraska. Nebraska is a state where I spent my first 22 years. Tony, hello. Hold on a second.
Wait a second, Tony.
Wait for it.
Boom.
You guys just come.
Tony. Tony, I did not, if anybody doesn't know Tony, this is Tony. That's all I got. I don't know. It's Tony from CCXRC. He has a very nice channel as well about RC cars and trucks and monster trucks.
Yes, all of the trucks.
A few.
Tony, I did not like that clickbaity title to the.
Did you like that?
No, I did not like that.
Yeah.
What was his clickbaity title?
Neither did a lot of other people. So.
Late breaking news. It was like he stripped a spur gear.
I broke the vortex motor. I totally killed the car. Like the shaft is going like the spur gear is probably one of the most torched spur gears I've ever seen.
Was it
pretty brutal?
Well, yeah,
it was. So I thought, like, when I started taking it apart, all this like dust came out of the compartment. I was like, "Holy crap! This thing is not sealed well at all." And then I realized, nope, that's my spur gear.
That's the Arb spur gear dust
falling onto the table here. So
we made this spur gear out of a very fine composite paper.
Yes. So it was breaking news, right? I broke my new car. I thought it was clever. I was late to my own show, so I called it late breaking news. So
No, it works. It's fine. I'll allow it.
I got some unsubs. So
you got some unsubs over it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, they mentioned it right in the. This is super clickbaity. I unsubbed. I'm like,
wow.
So I added that this is clickbait to my title. So
I saw that afterwards. Yeah. I love it when people unsub because of, you did something funny, or maybe you chose a certain product and people are like, I hate this channel now because you used that product. So I'm out of here.
Your finger cutter thing or whatever.
Yeah, finger blade.
No,
this is not about RCs anymore. I'm gone. No, I was like, dude, this guy's unsubbing me for clickbait on a live stream video he's watching after the fact, and I was like, how do I unsub from him? Like for unsubbing me? Like,
oh yeah, well you're
You're one of those people that watches live streams after they're live. Not a chance I'm subbing here.
Psycho 13 Garage, thanks for the $5. Got my Scale Builders Guild shirt this week. Been wearing it proudly. My kids think I'm strange. My wife likes it because SBG are her initials.
Hey, what do you
You're
know?
welcome.
I did that face though too. That
Yeah, I
Like
saw
for the-
that
yeah.
on the screen capture. There's a
I
few
did it all.
that I think are really, really good. There's always the like.
yeah.
That's a, did you go into Photoshop though and like make your head bigger than your body and then do a colored outline around the whole thing?
Yeah, just do the colored outline.
Oh man, I was gonna mention the colored outline. You beat me to it.
There's
Slightly
also
out of focus the background.
Or that you color outline with the black and the question marks inside of the item.
Yeah.
or you hold a product like this. We've got it all down. We know how to get. Oh Jesus!
Yes. Was it good?
No,
Dang it.
It was
it's
orange.
actually- sadly, it's totally fine.
That doesn't make for good YouTube.
Darn, this orange body is so indestructible.
Mid breaking news. Mid show breaking news.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The window didn't come out of the back.
Totally not.
Sorry, Tony. Sorry, that was distracting. I apologize. But yeah, that's unfortunate that you lost some people because of a funny
It
title.
happens.
It's all right. I had more people tune in live, even though I came in late than I have had in a couple of weeks. So it's all good.
I tell you what, Tony. Lately, you have been making me think about a purchase, though.
LMT, baby.
No, not even a little bit.
What?
Not a-
Come on.
Nah.
No, sorry, you're on your own there.
Yep. Nope. All you.
Gosh.
Nope. Even worse. Even worse idea. That huge freaking gas-powered monster truck.
Oh, the Primal, man.
Oh, I thought you were going to say children's playset because Tony's got one for sale.
Right. You know what? I missed that one. No, I don't like monster trucks. Don't really care for gas-powered RCs.
But you just want to show up at the
For
track with the biggest thing
For
possible.
some, always.
Well, it would be a first for him. So, I mean,
But for some reason, seeing you drive that, what do they call that? What scale do they call that?
1/5
They do
scale.
call it a fifth scale.
Yeah. It feels like a fourth scale. Like if X Max is 6 scale,
Yeah.
like the wheel size of an X Max is so tiny. When
Really?
you put it next to the, oh my gosh, yeah. Even my huge Bari build that I have, which makes the X Max look small, looks like I mean, you could put two of them side by side.
I think
if you turn them sideways.
you need
that's the
to
size of the Raminator.
you need to show
Good
more
God.
comparison in those videos.
Yeah,
Because they're compelling
agree.
already. But I think if I
I had a whole lineup. I mean, the 5T looks like a baby. It looks like a Mojave next to it or a UDR. It's tiny. I'll do some comparisons. I need an X Max. I sold it after I did that comparison picture.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just it can't explain it.
Well, dude, if you see it next to that hybrid guy's muscles, you'll know just how big the truck is.
Hybrid.
Because he's like flexing in that picture next to it. The guy in New York, hybrid. You don't know? Oh, okay.
I'm honestly
It's just
are you,
like
talking,
ripped.
are you
it's-
talking about the monster truck with the muscle arms on it?
No, that's the Samson. There's a guy hybrid. He's got a channel.
Oh, see that these are just
He just posted a picture of it. It's a liquid cooled Primal RC Raminator that they've got. It has 2 motors and it's like 8 or 12S. It's straight wheelies like down their parking lot. It's
Interesting.
insane.
interesting.
And for such a big truck doing those wheelies, it's
Impressive.
That sounds.
it's impressive.
Yeah, that's not a channel I think that ever runs across my feed.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for coming on the show, Tony. Sorry we hate everything you do.
Tony is my small view into the monster truck world. Like, I really, honestly, I think you're the only like kind of channel that I watch, as things come up that does a lot of that monster truck stuff. So
Yeah. It helps that we have like Gravedigger's Dungeon, like you can throw rocks at it from here. So,
That
you know,
is helpful.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
you know, it's just so I just I don't know. I see that you post those videos. I'm like, it does help.
Where would you drive it? Like it probably doesn't pass code in
Yeah,
California.
exactly.
Like
it wouldn't pass
the
smog.
exhaust system on that thing is like your neighbors would call. You'd get some kind of felony. I don't even know.
Exactly.
This truck causes cancer.
What is Tony's channel? It is CCXRC. So
He has a bunch of live programs. Do you still do RC conspiracies?
It's a mixed bag.
Okay.
You know, COVID's kind of slowed down the whole like leaking information thing as far as how many things are coming out too. But
it's also killed the monetization on this show by you mentioning it.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for that.
that is true.
So
That's a conspiracy right there.
right.
That is something else.
But
No, it isn't. I'm just joking. Anyway, yeah, but you do that live show every once in a while. You also do a ton of like upgrading and testing and running. You've got a great spot in your backyard for
you bought a tractor.
like 18. Yeah, you got
bought a
space in your
tractor.
backyard for 18 of my backyards. So
Yeah, well,
definitely lots of room to play there, which is really, really,
And
really
that-
nice.
that
Special.
monster truck, I just had it out the other day. There'll be a video coming of it to make you. I'll put a link in there for you, Josh,
To
so you can go
unsubscribe.
ahead and just buy one of the Raminators next time you see it. It's one of those eBay ones. You can get it for $50.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet.
You know, I saw a
Yeah,
Facebook
excellent.
ad for it. I can get it way cheaper there.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
actually,
it looks
I think it was
exactly
your
the same.
video even. I saw your footage.
There's been
specifically.
there's some in there. Yeah, like hey, that's my play for it. Cool. I need to crash it into the play for it. I think it would knock it down.
Perfect.
Give me some more room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used
you
to.
need to get. How old are your kids, by the way? I just wanted to ask that real quick.
10 and 12.
They don't need that playset anymore. Get rid
Well,
of it.
so here's the deal. The play set actually was a driver stand. Like that's why we have that second step down off the bridge. And the slides are so when the cars crash, you can get down quickly and flip them over. Or we have a fireman pole you can go down if you want.
I approve. I'm back on board.
But yeah, so we
I
have
didn't
like the
think
tall one, but we also that's where we shoot bow and arrows off of, so that when you miss a target, it doesn't like go into the neighbor's shed; it goes into the dirt. So yeah,
All right. Makes
so we've
more
got
sense.
lots of stuff going on. In fact, I think in the Raminator video, I send a one of the arrows flying out of. Apparently, one of them had gotten shot into one of my jumps, and I didn't see it by my son. And I think the truck found it, and you see this arrow go flying into the air. So, yeah, good times around here, man.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding. Do your kids enjoy the hobby as much as you do?
No. I think there's one of those things where it's like his dad's thing. Like,
Right.
it's hard to make it. Yeah, it's not fun. Like, but we have been doing those Axial Yeti juniors,
Yep.
Yeah.
and so in fact tonight we went out and ran them for about 45 minutes because they run forever. But we race them out there, just three of us. They're all stock, and painted to look like Monster Jam speedsters. You know, just to
Everything
That's fun.
everything is monster
next
truck in
level.
that house.
yep.
Maybe what you should do, Tony.
So also quickly the shed is also now my tractor storage. I put a roof underneath it, like you can do the under roofing, and so that's where I actually keep my tractor.
Under roofing. This is a new word for
Yeah,
me.
because
Wha-
well, you have a floor on the top, right? So you can't put the roof on top, so you have to actually go under, and you put some boards to angle it, so you've got like a corrugated roof screwed from the bottom side, channels the water out, and then I got a lean-to off the underneath that it drops onto, takes it out the back.
You put a
Lean-to
lean-to on the
is
side.
country word.
You put a lean-to on the side.
On the back of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'm just not familiar with under roof. Like
I've never heard of an under
It
roof.
may not be a word, but if you Google it, it'll come up. It's.
I hope that
slang
this
word.
video is the highest rated for it. So I'm putting it in all of the tags now.
Yeah. Hashtag underroot.
Sorry, go ahead. I cut you off, Matt.
No, that's okay. What was I going to say?
You don't know that made you forget everything you thought you knew.
It did.
Yeah. That was
Completely at a
that was
loss.
in no
Where
way an
are-
answer, and all of us now
What is this
are no.
show?
I just need whatever the whole Billy Madison thing was.
All of us are now much dumber for having heard
it. Whatever that Raminator
I
thing
thought
is
you
More
called,
satisfying than that.
whatever that Raminator thing is called, it used to help me not want to buy it as much when it used to break all the time and then like run into your shed. But it seems like your videos haven't showed that as much lately. So now I'm back on
He
board.
cuts out before that happens.
I don't think that's happened to it before.
Didn't the
The
servo
only
break and it
I've
like
had happen?
the servo broke and it ran
No.
right into your shed?
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
positive.
I bust a shock every time I take it out. I bend a shock shaft every time. They're $5. Who cares?
Okay, I'll give you that.
but-
That's pretty cheap for what those shocks. Those shocks look like a kid's dirt bike shock.
They're like a forearm, man. Like
They're like Samson arms on there. They're like
where is
they're the
Tony
size
from?
of,
What state are you
Monster
in?
Mutt's
Maryland?
ear.
You in Maryland?
Virginia Beach. Remember you had to ask if it was on the coast.
I don't think I asked that.
And one
Somebody did.
you totally did. No, it was one of your live streams, your Friday nights.
Yeah, I think it was.
You and your wife were sitting there, and you asked
Like,
where it
like
was.
we have like one of the
It was-
biggest naval port. Like,
It's on the coast.
Is it on the water?
yeah.
You guys are right on the beach?
See, Matt didn't know.
We're
either.
right by the Outer Banks of Carolina. Yeah, so
I'm from Canada. I don't know anything.
you should know because all the Canadians come to our beach. They go to Virginia Beach and they go to the Outer Banks. You should come in this summer. You'd fit right in.
Do they have any rocks there?
No, it's
Forget it.
Yeah,
No thanks.
bust.
sand.
My
It's pretty
vacations
flat.
have to have rocks in them.
Yeah.
In about 3 hours, you can get to rocks.
Huh.
Seems like a long way.
It is a long way, and the kind
Thanks
of
a lot for coming on the show, Tony.
How do you have
we
any?
got the Blue Ridge. They're kind of unimpressive.
This is why he just does jumps in his backyard. This is,
Yeah,
It is a pretty cool monster truck track, though.
it is, and I think if
It's got that thing where you can do the backflips off of it.
yeah, exactly that backflip ramps with under roof.
Is that what they're
Yeah,
yeah.
The
Wait till
under-
you see the Raminator try to backflip off of it. This next video,
Oh,
It's,
I bet you it's
pretty
destroyed.
sketchy.
Yeah. So hey, Josh.
yes,
You've got a game for us to play tonight, don't you?
that is true.
Oh, Changi said I am Canadian and I've been to Virginia Beach. Nice place.
Chongi's Canadian. Didn't know that. See him all the
There
time.
you go.
But I'm serious about it. There's a lot of Canadians that come down to the beach oceanfront here.
I think that's probably fairly accurate because the weather here is trash
Yeah,
all the time.
it's
We had snow yesterday.
it's been beautiful here, but like mid 70s, pretty consistently. Might have hit 80 the other day though. Started to get a little warm in the shop,
That's nice.
but
That's nice.
All right, is this
Talk to
game?
you
How
later.
long did it take to install your VS410 door handles? Quiz.
Did that take you a long time, Tony?
Well, because I had to do it twice because I forgot to put something.
You
in.
forgot to put the interior in first.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because it like holds the interior in place.
I think that was it.
Dang instructions. But at least you got the VS410 together. So
Yeah.
It
You
runs
like it?
awesome.
yeah,
Isn't it great?
Yeah. I mean,
does it do
it's
does it do
super
backflips?
smooth and super. I know. In fact, I was driving it, and it's like I was one of those cars where I tell my kids like, don't just slam into me for no reason, like because they reverse for them is like they're in front of you trying to set up for something, and then when they can't line it up, it's like, full speed in reverse slamming into you. And I'm like, stop it, you guys. Like,
and you wonder why they
this
don't
one.
like to
This one's
RC
kinda
with
nice.
dad.
Guys, stop,
Right.
guys.
Right.
Don't.
Yeah, that's
This was money I could have put into your college education.
That was the Raminator.
oh yeah, that's community college. It is, kids. That's,
Yep.
You know
You
what?
can drive
Learning
this
a
to
trade is
school.
a lot better.
Yeah.
you're gonna do your core classes here. Just saying. So yes, the game that I
Let's hear the game.
yeah. So what I'm going to, we did a game a while back where it was kind of like a pick your builders team to come up with, a whatever you want to call it, dream team of builders. Anyway, this week I want to have you guys come up with, I'm going to have you combine 3 RCs. They have to be RTRs though. And whatever that, to try and come up with basically your ultimate package of what you're either for a scale rig, and then we'll also do a basher since Tony's here. So, but
Can we do a monster?
no,
truck?
absolutely not. Refuse.
Just a basher.
So, but
All right.
nobody can.
Now,
nobody
if it's
can.
an RTR, does it get to have all the hop ups like Matt's Hoss,
Nope.
or is it like
bone stock, and
Okay.
you can't use an RTR from the same company. You have to.
Oh,
So, can't.
Oh,
Which be,
so you've eliminated Vanquish because you don't make
I
an
did, and I
RTR
did that on purpose. So,
to take yours. Yeah, okay, that's good
yes.
of you.
So
Very very
has
big.
to be RTR. We'll go around, but only one person can use each vehicle. So, like,
we can't copy each
exactly.
other.
Oh, come on. It's only like
I've seen what Matt drives anyway.
It's going to
so
get a little
we're good.
interesting at the end. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Are we doing it in rounds so each person chooses
Yes.
one, and then you
And
move
I will
on?
go last. Yes, and we'll go around. I think
Oh, so there's 3. I mean, I need a piece of paper.
Now, I need to write these things down too. I better get out a pencil because I'm sure I'll be erasing things. All right, fresh piece of paper, freshly sharpened pencil. Tony, I'm going to give you the honors because you're our
we're going to
guest.
go with a scale truck first. So,
But what
You're
is
going-
this? What's the goal? Like,
your basically
We're building the
your
ultimate RTR.
ultimate version of a RTR scale truck. It can be your version, So we'll excuse bad taste for you since this isn't your area.
Tony's not going to come back.
I have to be up in like 4 hours, right?
Even better.
Okay, we'll keep it.
This is
keep it.
good.
So you get to pick your first RTR. You give the RTR and then a brief reason of why it's your pick. Just whatever it may be. If the Vanquish was an option, you could say I want the Vanquish for durability of axles or whatever it would be.
Okay.
We can't say that one
Because it's not an
one's
RTR,
allowed.
which is immediately why I
You eliminated
exactly.
Okay.
it. Okay, go ahead, Tony.
I would not know very well the names of some of these.
Oh, even better. The under
this-
roof 3 by
This, yeah. So, they don't have a Lloyd ready to run.
they
though,
do
they?
not.
So,
J Concepts, thankfully, doesn't make an RTR.
I would, man, I would
know, it's
probably get the SCX 10.3 Jeep JKU because I'm a Jeep guy. I know everybody's like, why more Jeeps, Axial? It's like because it freaking sells, right? Like, so
I know. That would have honestly probably been
I would.
my first pick too.
Okay, well, good.
That was probably gonna be my pick as
I
well.
would have
Okay, Tony,
But I would-
chose.
I would want it in white, like the old
And-
Curry one that they had. But whatever.
They don't have that, so
No,
what?
so
You're gonna choose red or silver?
I will take the red because it will stand out more on videos.
Or is it orange?
It's kind of a red-orange, but they call it red.
RTR orange? It's red, though.
Don't
They call it
red?
orange, but it's
It's
red.
kind of a red-orange. Oh, do
Yeah.
they? Okay.
Okay. Well, since you've chosen that,
Well, I get upgrade points because it's orange too. So
I'm being very sneaky. SCX-10 3 Gladiator.
Okay.
Because it's longer. Actually, no. I think it's just a better truck out of the two of them.
we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Wait, oh god damn it! Did I just call it a truck? Long, but not good pickup.
Right. Well,
All right.
that's interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to go a little bit oddball, or definitely, or completely out of left field for myself, and I'll pick RC four-wheel drive, like the TF2, and I would do it for like the hard body, even though hard bodies aren't normally my thing, but the body details on it, I think would end up, since basically my other two choices are going to be able to be fixing everything else. I will start with an RC four-wheel drive.
Just the straight TF2, not the Marlin.
Because the Marlin doesn't come in an RTR, does it?
Yes,
then there it is.
Too
Our
late, you've
Marlin
already made the
crawler.
choice.
That
Sorry.
A Marlin,
yes,
yeah.
there you go.
Damn it.
That's the one, the Marlin, because I didn't think it came RTR.
Yeah, that's the only way it comes.
I guess I just am so used to everyone ripping out all of the electronics they put in it. So
It's usually what they do.
get rid of this stuff.
All right, so that's round one.
Now it starts getting difficult.
Okay.
Now that we've chosen the only three that are available. Round two, Tony.
Are we allowed to choose like the Rift? Does that
Sure.
count in the
Yeah.
world of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically scale. It's based off of a real
Yeah.
thing. So sure.
Well, then I will probably get the Gatekeeper ready to run
I like the curveball there.
What an interesting choice.
because I want John Schultz to notice me. So, how's it going, John?
Is Schultz watching tonight?
Nah, I'm just messing.
He probably
I just like it. I like the look of it. I actually haven't driven one. So it just interests me in having something that's kind of got a caged type truck. I like that it flips up, honestly. Like that flip top open
does
thing for me, easy access to stuff.
Yes,
Yep,
I will give you that
that's
part of
definitely
it for
easy.
sure. So,
So I haven't
Okay.
I haven't driven one, haven't used one, but I like the idea
right.
of it.
Well, you're noticing the good parts
right.
of it for sure. So,
Yes. Okay. Well, there we go.
Ouch.
Boom.
All right. Okay. Then for me, I'm going to choose the
The RGT 86-100.
Absema.
Bro.
I'm strategically trying to choose now because it's not so much about the actual truck. It's just about choosing something that I think Josh will want.
Ooh.
And I think at some point he is going to choose one of these. So I've got to get it out of the way now. I'm going to go TRX4 Blazer.
Nice.
I could tell by his face that was one of his choices.
yeah, yep. I would have gone that route.
Good looking body and wheels.
I
Decent RTR and orange.
I mean, even I would have gone for that route just because like the drivetrain is well put together. It's durable.
Yep.
You know, and then there's still other things about it that I think would, you know, you could combine with the other one to. I think what I would do instead is I would grab since I can't grab the TRX4 that I was probably going to use, I would go with something like a Wraith 1.9. I would use because you could use, you know, kind of the straight axles rather than a portal. AR-44 is pretty, you know, so go that route. You can take the nice drivetrain for that, have a good scale body from a base of something like the TF2, and you can start to replace the things that go wrong with the RC four-wheel drives.
Nice.
Good choice. Excellent choice. All right, round 3.
So that's back to me.
You need some help, Tony. You want to phone
He's
a
on
friend?
Tower Hobbies right now. Sort bot.
I'm like, does Capo make a ready to run? Now I would probably like, so the one that I have in my like box right now, like want to buy, is the Galant 2, the truck version of it, where it's got the bed on it.
The teal.
Do you want to buy one of those?
Teal version.
The teal version.
Because I could. You want to buy one, Tony?
I saw your weathering video. I watched your weathering video on it when I was looking.
You want to buy one right now?
Do I want to buy one? I'm saving up my money for a Cross RC right now. A 6x6. It's gonna be a Mission barbecue truck.
What?
What's a mission? What is that?
All of the. What just happened?
All these words, man. What? Are you sure you're on this planet?
I'm driving all the way to Georgia to get it.
What is it?
It's a 6x6. The military truck by Cross RC.
Yeah, but what's the barbecue part of it?
Well, haven't you seen Mission Barbecue, like the restaurant?
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, come on now.
Not once.
I like
that's because you're from Kansas City. You guys didn't need a Mission
No, we
Barbecue.
had good barbecue.
So they have in front of all their stores, they've got these black military trucks with smokers in the back of them.
Oh,
interesting.
So I want to take one of those to USTE
and set it on fire.
Yeah, the whole event.
No.
Look, if anybody's setting anything on fire, it's me with the steam truck.
Well, there you go.
Huh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, here. Let's see if can it.
Yes.
Show.
Well, you got to hold it. Yeah, why don't you hold it further away from the camera? It's a little hard to see so close.
It won't focus though. There's my beard.
Yeah, that's a okay.
Yeah, there's a barbecue on the back of that.
If you combine that with the guy from Proline by the Fire that had the little whiskey keg trailer.
Oh yeah, then you got everything you need. Jeremy Kilburn says that Mission Barbecue is the best barbecue the East Coast has to offer. I've been to some pretty tiny barbecue places in South Carolina. Does that count as East?
I believe so. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is East.
And North Carolina? Because I'd argue that any of those places. Well, anyway, I don't know. I've never been to Mission Barbecue.
It's a chain, but their sauce is actually their KC Classic sauce. I go in and buy it comes in basically like a clear ketchup.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Container, like old school, and it's got like tape on it that says like the name of it. Just
I'm all for that. Like,
and
that sounds pretty legit.
It's spicy. It's perfect. It's like a great blend. I put it on everything. So,
all right. So what's your answer?
So I said I was going with the Galant.
Okay.
Galant
too.
The truck version. What do they call it? The
It's a SCPU, single cab pickup.
That's it. The Heritage Edition.
Heritage Edition.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grim Jur, by the way,
why?
for the donation. Oh yeah, why did you choose this?
Why do you want that?
I'm a huge Defender fan. Like,
Okay.
so I travel the world for work.
Yes.
Matt, you know that. So they're the coolest trucks. We go on safari, all that kind of stuff. They're just wicked. I mean, the reason I have a Jeep is because I can't have a Defender in the U.S. because you have to get one that's basically a historical truck, and they're like 35 grand. So,
And they're garbage.
and they're hard to get work done. Yeah.
Yeah. They're impossible to get work done on
Interesting. I did not know that.
them. Okay. Good. Yeah. Well, because the parts are so expensive to ship over here, there aren't a lot of people who actually know how to work on them because they're so old.
Yeah. There's a guy around the corner from us that has 5 of them. And I drool every time I go
Do
by.
any of them run?
Yeah. In fact, one guy, another guy that actually I chat with is about a mile from me, and he's got a newish one. It looks brand new. It's painted to look like the new model with the black and the orange or the black and red two-tone.
Yep.
Oh, it's sick looking.
Yeah, I've seen a couple out here, you know, but for some reason Defenders have just never done it for me. Like, just, I don't know, like, there was never one of those things that was ever kind of like had popped up in my life that had been something I was like, oh. So when I see them, I was just always like, that's a weird looking Jeep. Like,
if you go where the UN is,
right,
man, they're everywhere. The UN's got them everywhere.
Yes.
And I end up in a lot of countries where the UN is. So
Right.
it's yeah.
Which is very interesting.
If it's not, basically, Josh, everywhere else except North America, if it's not a Toyota Land Cruiser,
Hilux.
it's a Land Rover. It's a Land Rover Defender.
Yeah.
So, what do you know?
They got a lot of those Toyota Hilux trucks too.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh man, everywhere. There's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, you have another pick.
Oh yes. I'm going to choose for my final pick. I should probably choose a hard body, eh?
The good news is I'm positive you're not going to take my last choice.
Charisma.
Looking around the room here.
Is it Charisma that has that old Land Rover?
Yeah. I can, the SCA1E.
Yeah.
That still blows Josh's mind every time he thinks about it.
I can't believe myself sometimes. Many times I honestly can't believe myself, and that was one of them.
I'm going to go RC four-wheel drive, long wheelbase, Mojave.
Okay. The four-door pickup version. Well, that'll be where, because you can be able to put that onto your Gladiator ridiculously long frame.
No, the long wheelbase is actually just 12.
Oh God. Okay. So you're gonna have some shortening.
So I'll put it on the Blazer. I
Perfect.
guess.
So that works really well with the leaf suspension.
I am going to choose one that I don't think anybody would assume that I would choose. I, for many reasons, would take the Red Cat axe. Just because it comes with the highest end
system
of RTR electronics for our area. Comes with an axe system, which isn't
a winning choice.
which isn't my favorite system, but it is better than most of the stock brush systems. Comes with a reef servo, which I don't know which one, but it should be decent. So,
like the 422-ish, right?
Yeah, it does 422. That's actually a really good choice.
I'm aware.
I'm kind of mad at you for that, and I like the body on it too.
So am I. Darn it. Son of a gun, Josh.
It was my game, and I did have a bit, but I didn't think of that until the end.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'll be sure to let them know that you suggested it, though.
Exactly.
As the thing you wanted.
Right. But I think if you could bind those three, you would end up with a decent hard body, nice drive trained vehicle with decent electronics. So
I thought you were going. You said no one was going to get it. I thought for sure you're going to go with the Sen F450.
Yeah.
Just being completely left field.
Yes.
Surprise!
You know, guys, what it's gonna. It's got this 2-speed that you just take it apart and change the gears like a pinion, even. And so their 2-speed transmission.
There's a high speed,
is you basically get in and change a gear, and then it's a different speed.
Oh, I see. So it's not. It's okay. I mean,
you can
by
change
that
your transmission gearing. Yeah.
By that measure, every transmission is a
high speed, low speed.
How many pinion sizes are there? That's how many speeds it is.
Yes, that's
coming.
Brilliant marketing.
That is pretty smart. Pretty smart. Not gonna lie.
I think they called it a high-low or something like that, right?
It was, high or low setup.
It was pretty interesting. But I think just to give Tony the advantage, we should do a basher version of this same thing, and we can run through it in a, I still think we'll give Tony the lead off here, though.
Oh, I think you guys should take the lead off. Somebody else. I'll go last.
Okay. I'll choose the...
Right. I have one rule. I have one rule for this one.
Paper.
Nobody can choose a car from the same manufacturer.
I love that.
Wow.
I'm going first.
Okay.
No, I'm going first.
That's okay. I think you.
Arma.
Yeah, I knew that's.
Oh, Arma, right away.
Felony.
Okay, that's the exact choice I would have made. So I am then going to take the second obvious choice, which would be I will choose the Traxxas.
Oh, he's gonna screw it up.
Shut it.
Screw it up.
How ready to run does it have to be?
Ready to run.
Let's hear it, Josh. Let's hear your bad decision.
I know. I'm trying to decide. I think I'd just go X-Max, just to go all the way.
I was gonna say, if you choose Traxxas and you don't take the X-Max.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was thinking,
I
was thinking the XO1 because that's kind of cool, but it's like kind of not at the same time.
That's like from 2010.
Exactly, I know. And then I was thinking you could. The X-Max is so big. Like maybe I would do UDR because it's kind of. I like that it's a basher, but kind of scale. So, X-Max.
The X-Max is one of the. I mean, it takes the top in a lot of categories.
Bigness.
Well, I mean, like, can I take the Raminator?
Oh.
Like, it's everything.
Is it RTR?
I mean, it comes with a radio. It comes with a battery. All you got to do is add gas.
Oh, that's a good choice.
That counts as ready to run.
You got to add batteries to these other ones anyway, so.
I mean, you have to put the wheels on and the axles on, but that's only because it's so big for
I'll
shipping.
give you that.
But everything you have is there.
That's a good choice. I wish I would have known that.
That's a good choice.
I just tapped out you guys. It's like you can't even catch me in money now.
I thought I thought you had to like put a motor in that.
No, man, it's assembled. The links are on it. You literally attach the axles and drive shafts and wheels, and you're driving.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty cool. Okay, round 2. I'm ruining it for the both of you. I'm choosing the Losi Super Baja Ray 2.0.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that choice.
Yeah, because I've ruined. You can't choose anything else from Losi.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think. Oh man.
Get down.
The same
I know. We start really whittling down what you could find. So. I think I would go with. I'm going to jump to. Does Associated have an 8th scale?
I don't know. Do they?
Ready
to run? Yeah.
They've got that one like desert.
They don't
truck
anymore.
That's pretty cool.
No, they discontinued that.
Yeah.
It was cool. The Nomad.
Yeah, it was.
The Nomad was sick. I think too many of us almost.
I know. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, they're like, gosh, I wish most of these people would like. There's all kinds of orders where people have them in the cart. They just have to hit buy it. They're not buying it.
Oh, yeah, that's... I know Kyosho has 8 scale RTRs, but they're not like... They're kind of a lower end RTR for their...
Are you thinking of the Fox?
No, I'm thinking of like the Inferno Neos or the Inferno...
No, but they have an actual basher. Hang on.
Yeah, do they? Yeah.
Yeah,
no, they have like the they have the, what do they call that thing? Mad Force, right? That's actually pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'll go
electric or gas.
Well, I would go with the
Nitro. I mean,
I'll go with the Kyosho Mad Force because big solid axle.
Wait a minute. Do you mean the Mad Crusher? Is that the one?
Mad Crusher is the electric one. It's got the chain drive on it.
Yes. Yeah. I'll go Mad Crusher because of that. It's solid axle. Those are beefy solid axles too. Now the Traxxas obviously has a better kind of drivetrain around it. So there you go. That's
Mad Crusher. All right. Tony?
And you guys are killing me here. So Arma's gone, Losi's gone,
Traxxas.
No, Kyosho's gone. Traxxas is gone. Maybe Dramada? No. Let me think. Now, is Team Losi Racing different than Losi?
No.
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 Okay.
Nice try.
It kind of is, but still no. We're not giving you that softball.
And they're all kits usually
exactly.
Anyway, right?
Race rollers at max.
Man. So I would have to choose. I'll probably have to pull something from Axial, which means I would probably. I mean, the Rift could count as a basher. The SMT-10 could count as a basher, which would be more in line with what I do, but it doesn't have the power of the
or
Rift.
The durability.
So I would choose the Rift because of the axles and the brushless power. So I'll take the Rift.
Yeah. I honestly, that's a good choice. And if nobody would have said it, I probably would have taken it next.
Yeah. That is a good choice. Okay, Rift.
Yeah.
All right, final round. This one's going to be very challenging, and I'm glad I went first.
Yeah. No kidding.
He's Googling the HPI unicorn.
I was looking at HPI, but and then I don't know why I thought of this, but it's not an RTR, so it wouldn't count. But if it were an RTR, I would choose the Proline MT,
right,
or SC, the SC that we used for
but
the.
It was never.
That thing's killer. Never.
That's not around anymore, is it?
No, it is.
Oh.
Is it? The SCT one is?
Yeah, I think so. Profusion SC loading. Yep, still on the website. Okay. It's ready to build.
Ready to build.
No, I think my final choice though will be the Associated Rival MT10.
That was kind of where I was thinking between Kyosho and Associated. That's a tough one.
Because now I've got a little bit of all the worlds. I've got sort of that monster truck basher. I've got a scale gigantic trophy truck, and I've got an on-road tire melter.
I like your choices. You going first was a strong advantage for sure.
Yes.
So I currently have the Traxxas X Max, obviously great big powerful base, and then I've got a solid axle one that gives me a little bit of what I do like about that part of it. Techno, I built one of those last, but they don't do RTRs. Oh man, it really makes things pretty difficult. especially with how little I know about the world of bashing. I know I am the typical Traxxas and Arma basher. Like those are the only things.
There are a few companies still.
Oh, you know what?
For you to choose from.
Does the Kraken Vectra come in RTR?
Oh.
Jeremy Burris just said Kraken. I was thinking, is that Kraken Vectra? Is that RTR?
Hey guys, I lost you for a second there.
Or Vecta. Does that come RTR?
I lost you guys for a second. Repeat your answer there.
He didn't answer yet.
Oh, he didn't? Okay.
I was saying, Matt, the Kraken Vecta. But I'm trying to see kit version combo. I don't see one that comes RTR.
You hit up Rovin.
Aren't those the knockoff HPIs or the knockoff Bajas?
Some of them are.
Yeah, you can get them from the Bang
The Bang Gang carries them.
They've got them at well, there's the Rovin shop in New York. The Primal RC guys sell it.
Really?
They've got monster truck ones too, like the MTXL kind of.
Yeah, and I would say HPI like 5B or whatever, but you can't get those anymore. I mean, HPI is finally starting to re-release like the Savage. I think I saw, right? They just announced that last week.
HPI Savage.
But I mean, what was that released in 2004 initially? Like,
still pretty wicked
was still
though.
Working there.
It is still. I'll give it.
The XS, XL.
Yeah, that's.
Is there a double XL?
I'm just trying. No, I'm trying. Oh man, I was thinking. What was the other one? The FGs, the big 5th scale, but those aren't. They're not RTR either. Okay. This is very difficult. I'm gonna go. I can't go with that because you just took Associated. Son of a.
You want to do the Tamiya lunchbox from their new lineup of
the expert
6-1.
No.
Expert built 6x6.
No, shoot.
Bus.
This is ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, you know what? The Red Cat Kaiju, it does have that body I liked. Like Jim was saying.
Going through the chat. What a rude.
I'm gonna pick Red Cat in each of these. Both of my picks have Red Cat in them. So Red Cat Kaiju. There you go. It's got that kind of cool Toyota-ish body on it.
Did you say cool and Red Cat?
I know.
I just want to be sure that
I'm aware of what I said.
We all know how Josh feels about the Red Cats. Okay.
I've not even seen the chat. I don't know where. I don't have a YouTube up.
I've banned you from the chat already.
Did you choose the Kaiju? Is that what you chose?
Kaiju, that is correct.
I do like that name. Pacific Rim reminds me of my favorite movie.
So I'm actually been looking at the Sen stuff. So possibly like the Reaper, the Sen Reaper American Force. These are
none of these words go together in a way that I'm familiar with.
You don't know the Sen Racing American Reaper? It's like a 6 scale.
Nope.
Powerhouse.
American Reaper.
Out before X-Max and all that. It was the big thing that people were running.
Really?
Yep. The Sen Reaper.
To the internet.
Yeah, I was unaware of this thing. Man,
but I'm kind of leaning towards the Sen Ford B50.
And what is that thing?
That is a blend between a Bronco and a F-150.
Okay.
That was at SEMA. That was a monster truck that was at SEMA a couple years ago.
All right.
They did a truck
American Force.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, see the chrome on that? It's blinged out. So that's got the side chassis plates. They're super durable, but
Yeah, kind of
I don't
kind
know.
of savage
If I were
style.
to get one, I think the HL 150 looks a lot better.
Than the B50.
Oh.
I have them both here,
I just wanted to let you know, Tony, that
and I have the American
worried.
Force. I would do the orange B50. That's what I'm gonna go for. Final answer.
Okay, orange. All right, so I have to orange B50.
Ford B50.
Oh, there
from
it is.
SEMA.
Oh, okay.
Orange Ford B50.
That is an interesting truck.
Just in case you wanted to know, the ESC does have overheat protection.
And it also has the changeable high-low gearing in it as well, if you wanted to know.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? I remember you talking about that. Like, I'm used to this. And
yeah.
All right.
It's way easier on the F450 to change.
All right, well, give me 20 minutes, son.
I want to go fast. I got you. Just let me crack open this transmission here. Flip this gear around.
All right. Well, that's pretty interesting selection of bashers that we got there. Scale trucks too. Those are very interesting.
I'm kind of pissed that I let you lock out the LMT.
Yeah. I feel pretty smart. That's the smartest I think I've ever felt, if I'm honest.
Although I probably would have dropped the 5T anyway. Just
if I hadn't locked out Arma, what would your choices have been, you guys?
Oh man, I mean the
Arma,
the infraction or the felony would have been my first choice for me personally.
That felony is so much fun. With the added handbrake that I took from the infraction.
That would be the handbrake would be the only reason I would choose the infraction first.
Yeah, so but you could $35. You can put it in yourself.
Yeah,
I have it. I haven't installed it yet. But you need a servo too, so it's not $35. It's
but
you don't need a good servo.
Matt's got Traxxas 2075.
Matt would put in his 300 Alatrocious in there, so he'd have quick brake.
Yeah,
he wants it to be snappy brakes.
Did you put a reef servo in that? That's it. Unsubscribe.
I love the servos, man, but. That Aliquidus man in a drag car had me in the chat like, huh? That's like, when you want to have very little steering and just kind of not.
Yeah, but I want to have very little steering, but just like be able to go
quick,
just instantly.
Instantly.
Make sure and turn your endpoints down, Matt.
I don't know what you guys are worried about. It's not like I'm going to be winning races, even if I had the right servo in it.
Agreed. You and I should race. That's
the best challenge.
I know. I agree.
But you surprised me pulling out the. I didn't even think about that as a basher, but a street basher. That's smart. I probably would have chose the Big Rock, which is only a $320. Their 3S lineup is my favorite at this point. I mean, bang for buck, man.
Yeah. Is the Granite one of those too?
Yep.
So why do you like those more than like an Outcast or a Creighton?
Well, so an Outcast takes 6S to go 50 miles an hour.
Okay, but it's big.
A Big Rock takes 3S to go.
Nice.
But it's big and heavy, and it snaps arms, and it bends chassis, and it.
I've done these things.
Yeah. So
can confirm.
The dog bones bust off the little part of the dog bone.
Okay.
Coming out, especially in the front drive shaft, or it flexes so much that it pops out. You know where the drive cup is? It'll actually come out of that and then stick on where it has that little divot, and it'll be like, so then your front end is jacked up and stuck.
See, I put
in the upward position.
I put some braces in mine from some company. I can't remember what company it was, but I had to, because I bent my chassis. I put a good negative bend in it, and that was that went poorly for me. Those chassis plates are pretty expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it cost, but I was like, that was not a cheap not a cheap fix, really.
M2C, is it?
That was not the brand that I bought. I used a bunch of the M2C stuff recently on that Techno MT410 that is here.
Quality.
Yeah, really nice stuff. A local.
You guys are losing my interest.
Yeah, that's why you had that look on your face for so long.
Perry G, thanks for the $2. We all know Josh wants a Wheelie King.
Oh, the Wheelie King. But if I'm getting a
HPI was open.
I know it was hanging around.
It was wide open.
If I'm gonna get a Wheelie King though, it's gonna be the original Nitro Wheelie King.
Oh yeah,
that
Nitro for the.
I mean, if you're gonna do Wheelie King, that
Ian Turbot said that Kaiju sounds better than Faijan.
Faijan.
Disagree. Faijan.
Did you ever own a Wheelie King? Either of you? No. It was an ownership experience. There was some interesting stuff with it. The steering servo was in the chassis, but towards the front. Mm-hmm. And then there was a linkage that went back to the center part of the chassis where it had a big pivot. And then that had a link that ran down the upper link to a pitman arm on the axle to steer.
Well, that's a lot of links.
That Sen B50 is set up the exact same way.
This many years later, you're just really instilling the reason.
I'm really getting a good sense of quality from.
Well, and so the reason is so that they can do forced steer simply by changing out the back knuckles, and since it all goes back to that center, then you just have an arm that attaches there, and it can do forced steer. So it's very much like a Cloudbuster setup as well in that.
So you could use one of those licorice servos, throw it in there, and it'll.
It don't matter what servo you have in there. The steering's all over the place. Self-centering is a wish.
Yeah.
Like, will it self-center this time? Nope.
Depends on what you call.
Go back to your.
Depends on what you call center.
Chassis bending.
Yes.
Ian Turbot did mention that Matt is still the chassis bending champ.
You know what? There's no way that I'm trying to argue that.
No, I win that hands down.
Yeah. No, that's.
Is that from the TRX6 crash? Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Yeah. No, that was a tough one.
Yeah. I will say that the Arma and the Traxxas stuff, when it comes to bashing, that stuff is pretty tough, man.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten my Mojave out yet.
Oh.
Because it snowed yesterday. But I am so excited to get that thing out.
Yeah. I mean,
well, we talk about them bending, but I mean, what we're usually putting them through is like, so I bent mine, but I landed it like off of a 70-foot jump onto a fence right over where the post goes into the ground, and it just tacoed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like flat landed it.
That's one of those, that's hard to.
Well, I was trying to jump the fence, which I hadn't done yet in my backyard.
Okay.
So
have you seen Flying Cars? Because they try to jump a house in that movie.
I was waiting for that mention. I almost mentioned when I came in. Man, it's been a while since you guys mentioned Flying Cars.
It comes up every little while.
Yes. That was quite the opportunity there. I'm glad that didn't go untaken. But
yes.
I mean, I remember when I first started kind of into RC a little bit, and like my bashers, like I had a mini T and RC18 Ts. You remember those? Did you guys have? Mm-hmm. They were small scale, but yeah, it was a little associated, and they got knocked off by however. Like that was I remember like one of the first RCs that seemed to get knocked off by everybody. But the RC18T, you get the little Castle 8,000 kV brushless system. You run it on 7-cell nickel metal, and it was ballistic, but it would explode at the tiniest of inconveniences on the road. So it was just, how things went. It was. I never had
a driveway CMIC right there. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. But it would be. And it was even less than that. It was just like you'd be going, and then all of a sudden, the A-arm and front tire would just be going that way. And you'd be like, what? Like, what happened? Like, I don't know. It just went that way.
It's over there
and
now.
you'd go look at the parts, and it was just, it looked like the most catastrophic of crashes had to have happened. But no, you were just driving and it's,
Have you guys seen those 1RC racing? Like the midget cars?
Little sprint cars?
Little sprint
yes,
cars?
They're cool looking.
Man. They're super wicked.
No, I haven't. 1RC racing?
Yeah, one is spelled out, I believe. Or is it the opposite way?
No, it's the number one. The number 1 RC.
I remember it was one or the other. It's either spelled out or it was the number. Try.
Yeah, it's one of the two of them.
And they have so many hop-ups for them. Like, people make all the different...
The midgets?
Any of them. The sprint midgets. They got the late model.
Turn safe search
it's all
on.
They all turn left.
Yeah.
Oh.
But all you need is like a tabletop to race them on, basically. I mean, bigger than that, but
yeah, that would be helpful.
I see. Those
basically,
cute.
if you put the tabletop down on the floor and you went around it, like a plastic table, that would be about the size I've seen some of the tracks, or two of them down in a row. It's not very big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Losi used to have that. What they call it? Was it called the slider? What do you? Oh, your mini Z's. Yes, the mini Z's can be fun to race as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then they released a new mini Z this week. The
Dodge.
Yeah, the Challenger. So
Dodge Challenger.
Really?
Checkered Past has just said Harley Designs just search for Camtech banger races. Already bought one. I got the Reliant Robin. Or Reliant Regal, sorry. Not the Robin, the Regal.
You know what? How much
like
are
100
those? What's the website?
eBay.com.
What is it you're looking up? I just looked up Mini Z charger, and it's a bunch of battery chargers.
That
didn't help me.
It's a Challenger, not a
Challenger. Oh, okay. Well, that's not quite as cool, but
no, opposite. That's cooler.
What? It's way cooler.
God.
Chargers are okay, but they're not. They're no
Challengers
Challenger.
are definitely cooler than Chargers.
Yeah.
But
what's the Reliant? What am I looking
Reliant Regal, and the brand is Camtech. KAM.
Okay.
TEC.
Oh, shoot. EC. Camtech.
Yes. So they're very simple. It's kind of pan car style rear pod, motor, spur and pinion, straight rear axle, and 3 wheels. Single front wheel, but with like a hard body, vacuum formed styrene body, and they're like $130 or something like that. 130 euros maybe. Is that what they are, Matt?
All right, I'll get.
Yes, you definitely should.
I'm looking it up still. Why am I buying this?
Another
cart.
game I like to play every week.
Now.
Why am I buying this?
Did I mean Samtech? No.
You can't find it?
No, I can't find it. KAMTEC.
Camtech banger. Yes,
banger.
Camtech banger. Just look that up. But I bought mine on eBay. So.
Oh man, there's this cool caddy hearse body at the top.
I think Moose Jaw was picking up one of those.
Oh, they have a website, Josh.
Check
I don't
out
know
the
if
van.
Well, I happened to run across it on eBay, so thank you very little.
These are wicked,
I'm going to
man.
save money because you didn't do it that way.
Well,
Camtech banger.
So
why does it always descend into us just saying things in a weird way to make people uncomfortable?
Exactly. There it is. Okay. They have it here.
From the UK.
3-wheeler plus suspension, Reliant Regal built cart, 99 pounds. Damn it. It is cheaper here. Son of a...
I win, and I haven't even bought it yet.
So you're doing the 3-wheeler one?
Obviously.
Oh, that's the only way to go.
3 wheels make everything cooler.
Well, there's a 4-wheel one that is a way to go as well.
Yes,
here.
but 3 wheels make things cooler.
That's too many wheels.
What do you need 4 wheels for?
Only need 3.
Usefulness.
I imagine that on a nice high-speed turn, you just hear that chassis just go. It's got active suspension.
But the 4-wheel bodies that they have are amazing.
I mean, but I don't care what body you put on it. 3 wheels is cooler.
Okay, I got to take a screenshot and figure out how to show this to everybody because I want everyone to see. How do I do a screenshot here? Hang on. What's the button? Isn't it
Alt print screen?
Windows Shift S?
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar.
We do Command Shift 4.
Yeah,
No,
And
if you
can
just do
select
Alt
whatever
print
you
screen,
want.
it will only do that window, and then you can paste it. But whatever. And so
that didn't work either. What's wrong with this PC? What a piece of junk.
Try the one behind you.
Hang on, I've got a desktop I can share with everybody here. I'm going to share this real quick.
You're sharing
hilarious. What? I'm sharing a picture of the terrible somebody's paint job on this truck.
Oh,
okay.
This is okay. I've lost audio, but that's okay.
He's lost audio, and he's saying that, so at least my voice will likely be on there still. Control Alt print screen. That's what it was. There you go.
That's amazing. I just showed off Barry's car. His name is Barry. He's painted it on the side of it.
Hold on, leave it up for a second. I got to find your stream.
Go back. Just rewind 10 seconds.
Okay.
It's incredible. Yeah, I'm going to get one of those because that's hilarious.
Is it on the Reliant Regal? Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm on board.
Right. My name's Barry. This is my Reliant. I'm adding to basket.
They call it a basket over there, not a cart? Weird.
It's a bin.
That's
Barry
weird. I would have
Beaver?
called it Chazwazer.
What's his name? Barry Beaver?
What?
Yeah.
I'm trying to read it. But it's spelled funny.
Barry
Beaver.
Beaver or Ivor. Anyway.
You just
I'm sure.
doxed him.
Yeah. So that's not that bad of a paint job. I went back and looked at your stream. I mean,
Yes, it is.
it looks like you white outed around for window trim. That's,
Solid choice.
I mean, I can understand.
I mean, these seem like life goals still for Josh,
Yeah.
right?
Totally. WRC said, was that Josh's first paint job in 5th grade? Or
I'm gonna.
Mark just said, Barry is 6 and does a better paint job than Josh.
Huh. Barry is 6.
Or maybe it is actually a beaver that painted it.
Yeah, I tried Windows Shift S. It's probably this keyboard.
Control Shift S.
Keyboard.
No.
Control
Shift.
Shift. No, that's
I
not
don't
it
know
either.
what they said. I can't remember.
It's not working.
Oh, it is
Doesn't
Windows
matter.
Shift.
It's fine.
I don't care. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not working.
This makes for great video.
That was the biggest thing when you go into a Windows computer from a Mac was I use that feature all the time. And
Same.
with the Mac, you can make just like,
Yeah.
and you can select.
Apple Shift
And it
4.
gives you the little crosshairs and you do it. It is nice.
Or you hit space bar, you can choose the whole window, and it does a drop shadow, and it automatically saves it to
Depending on
Dropbox.
how you've got Windows set up, you can do Apple Shift S, and it does create the crosshairs, and you can just select
really?
whatever section. Yeah, Windows key
Amazing.
might be disabled. You're correct, David. That's probably it.
Oh, it does do it. Ooh, that's kind of nice. It works on mine.
The Mac guy
Windows
taught
Shift
the PC.
4 does
No,
it?
Control Shift S. Wow, I like that. Learned something.
You're
Where does it
welcome.
save it though? Only copy it to the clipboard.
I don't know. It just said it popped up a window and said where it put it, but I didn't look.
Oh,
But it looks
okay.
it seemed handy. I'll probably.
It puts it into the notifications window
Yeah.
thingy, and you got to click on that, and then save it as a screenshot.
Easy.
Anyway,
You need to install that on your little trailers there. Make sure you got
all right.
a
On
snip
the
tool.
next episode of Linus Tech
Yeah.
Tips,
Thanks for joining Paul's Hardware. But
For all those times you need to take a screenshot of your... Nah, I'm not going there.
oh my!
It puts the lotion.
Well, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for participating in Josh's horrible game that I won.
Did we score that out, or is just
yes, there's always a winner every week. It has never been me somehow, but
Josh gets negative 20 points for choosing the Mad Crush.
Oh, that's good. What did I get for my other choices? Because
you got 11 points for the Traxxas X-Max, and you got 9 points for the Red Cat Kaiju, finishing with 0.
Oh, Kyosho Mad Van, that'd have been a good one.
Ooh, that would have been a good one.
I mean,
Too bad.
A brushless one.
Brushless with a van body. Like, okay, oh yeah. Oh,
I like that choice.
Got the plastic decal or plastic grill and stuff on it now too.
oh, getting fancy with it.
They did. They really up in that 80s van look.
No porthole window still.
SFL RC24.
Thank you, Brian Sherwood.
Sherwood,
Thanks for joining tonight as well. Good night.
SFL RC24 said, I want to see Barry paint a Lloyd. That would be good.
So,
he said, you guys all probably made some 4-year-old cry by insulting his first painted body worldwide. That he was so happy with. He posted on the internet. I don't know. That's a product photo on their website.
Yes.
So
this isn't just one he found on.
I have a feeling. Yeah, it's not one I found on the internet. That's a products page. So I have a feeling that might be one of the owner's cars.
And he is 4 years old, which is why he's doing trikes. He's thinking of his little big wheels.
Some of us are
Tony, did you hear us talking about our dual rider competition that we're going to do? You're welcome to join.
Land, sea, and air.
Yeah.
That's
monthly
mayhem.
We're going to dual rider?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has to be able to accomplish all three.
Tony, before you go, did you order these license plates for me? Or,
have you seen my baseball?
Just wondering who got those for me.
Those are good stickers.
They're not stickers. These are metal license plates.
Do they stick on?
Oh.
Well, yeah, you can stick them anywhere, really.
The show every week just slides
I would
a
just
little
mount
further.
The plaid one on your shirt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, it's just striped. 2 ways.
I can't tell if it's just the color of the camera or not, but is that like a pink green plaid, or is that
beige?
I'm up here.
Salmon?
I'm up here. It's pink. Just deal with it. Come up here. Jump up.
Can't say much else about it.
He's got his color theory down. I'm color deficient, so I can't even see the paint.
Matt is in. It's relaxed Matt tonight though, because he's got the top button undone. Like easy going, Matt.
It was a long. I didn't want to have it buttoned up.
Easy going. Gray matter fab plaid with. Does it have 5 exclamation marks? Because maybe it was gray matter fab. Thank you, sir.
20. Get with the times, guys. Not all of us can wear T-shirts all day long.
Shh, and be comfortable.
This is a very comfortable shirt. I agree. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. Love you all. Robbie Bobster, Quack RC, RC Dave Charged Up, Psycho 13 Garage, Perry G. Thank you very much,
yes,
guys.
Thanks, Quack RC, Grimger, Brian Sherwood, and Gray Matter Fab. Much appreciated. We'll see you guys Friday night. We'll see you Friday morning for the RCPC update.
Yes, exactly. RCPC update.
And then
Come up here.
Friday Night Live.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, I fly to Arizona to pick up our new kitten.
Oh, you're getting a kitty.
New kitten.
Get on the stream here.
Yep.
Come over
so,
here. Come over.
Go pick up Sookie's sibling or cousin or something like that. But
hit the like button,
hit the like
guys.
button before you leave. All right. Thank you, guys. We will see you soon. Later.
Bye, everyone.